Billions of dollars are spent convincing Americans to eat meat and dairy. We're told, for instance, that we need protein, so we should eat meat. We're told that we need calcium, so we should drink milk. But ask yourself, who made those associations, and who profits you from believing that? The food people eat actually kills more than cigarettes ever could, but you'll never see a mass public service campaign like Truth.org bring that to light. Drugs are pushed on the American public, and marketing convinces them that they're sick and need it. Beyond just heartburn medications and other synthetic products, drugs are sometimes used as a form of mind control and as a tool for behavior modification. Meanwhile, we intentionally have an ineffective war on drugs. Ironic, then, that even we use the metaphor of war to describe it. More confusing is who decides what is a drug and what isn't. This is only the beginning of the rabbit hole, so confusing that others use drugs as a form of escapism, self-rationalizing them as a path to enlightenment. What they think helps set them free only enslaves them further. The majority of you are right where they want you, and by them, I mean the top 1% of those who control the majority of economic resources on this planet. There is no group in particular in power, they are a collective. Those that try to escape this reality have no idea how to counter the consumerism that has become the new religion of a one-dimensional society. People feel reduced to nothing without faith that with certain disproportionate lifestyles and consumption patterns will come happiness. But publications that bring this to light, like Adbusters et al., do so from a point of anger and frustration. Ergo, it perpetuates consumerism in mainstream culture. It's about as counterproductive as demonstrating activism in the streets and protest signs on the sidewalk. The only outcome is marginalization. We're still fighting a war that has cost the United States over $2 trillion. And how often do we hear a debate over the meaning of the word freedom? Sure, you can try to educate yourself, but you go into debt trying higher education. It leaves the majority of graduates overeducated and underskilled, riddled with debt and trapping them into a life of indentured servitude and belief structures that are equated with maturity and adulthood, synonymous with socially constructed self-esteem. If people didn't have those degrees, they would feel as though they are nothing. And then they escape to suburbia, where they feel the very nature of suburban towns is isolating and exploitative, built on a false assumption that fuel would always be cheap. But oil prices will continue to go up, neighbors will continue to feel even more isolated, and homes continue to be more of a lifestyle choice than an intelligent investment. And when you save money, you're socialized to spend it. Even if you try to save it, guess what? You can't. The elite are then justified in maintaining their hold on you. It's for your own good, they say. The programming runs so deep in you. You're too afraid of freedom. You're conditioned that way. And you still don't even know what freedom is, or how to define it. You try to figure out what you're supposed to do with your life. And you ask this question without realizing that by seeking the answer from a point of anxiety and fear, no matter what you discover, it will only perpetuate that anxiety and fear. Meanwhile, the self-help industry has doubled over the past 4 years in revenue because people are more anxious, broken, and stressed than ever before. This is by design. People are so desperate for answers that the latest fad, dubbed as the law of attraction, has people like sheep lining up and paying money to learn that if they have a goal in writing, they are more likely to reach it. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Like most industries in our free market, you create problems and then make money trying to solve them too. And the truth is, this socially stratified system which suppresses the human spirit only exists so that less than 1% of the world population can spend their lifetime controlling resources that they don't need to simulate the feeling of fulfillment which in the end is a psychosis. In other words, a disease for which we know the cure, but no one in power to administer. Now you're thinking, you want to make a difference in your own life a difference in the world, but you lack specificity. Everything you do in this life makes it different. So what exactly are you talking about? You say you want to be enlightened. You want to be a good person, but according to whom? Where is your voice coming from? What do you mean? How do you know that's the definition? And who does it benefit that you believe what you believe? Like Marcuse said, most of you are one-dimensional. You have no idea who you are or what you want. You lack integrity and your life is meaningless. You lack integrity and your life is meaningless. You lack integrity and your life is meaningless. Only when you cross this bridge of self-realization can you start to take the first step. I've been reading many of your responses. Only a handful are worth reading. The fact that a percentage of you will waste more time searching for how reptilian aliens are ruling this earth is as tragic as the multinational corporations and international bankers who are preparing for global martial law and population control techniques, the like of which humanity has never experienced. But go ahead, remain distracted chasing science fiction tales. That's exactly where they want you. And those of you that endorse violence or psychologically sick can only serve to marginalize and make this revolution counterproductive. If you are ready to take the next step, join me on Facebook under the name Ben Voxley, Voxley. I've received hundreds of emails from you around the world. I need to know where you would like to meet. There are more of us waiting, and we are getting organized. We are in the millions. In the end, there really isn't going to be a revolution the way you think of it. It's also a renaissance. It will come when we place old ideas in a new context, but the epic that lies ahead is as large as the ideas that are the foundation of all emotion. Truth is only a feeling. Truth is only a feeling. The only reality is a brachy, a brachy, a brachy.